see that they can switch gears and play something else. So I don't know if you want to talk about like.
Oh, when we were in the casting?
Yeah.
Well, I when I went to studio.
That was bad.
I went to studio and I thought I gave like a pretty good audition, and Liz was like, "I'm really sorry that I have to say this to you. Can you not wear a blazer? They don't think you're sexy." And they're like, they don't actually care if you can act. They just need to sell you. So can you make sure that you dress sexy next time you come?
I will say this was not my note.
No, she was like so.
I was like red,
sweating.
sweating. Well, I was wearing clearly writer actress. I was wearing like a potato sack, and I'm like strung out, like I don't think you're sexy. I'm like, Sherry, could you be more sexy?
She's not kidding. That's kind of what it was like. And then everyone else was already up in Vancouver, so Liz wasn't even there the day. I had to go meet like Dawn Ostroff, all the people from the network. And so I like did the scenes, and you're like out there with all the other actors, and everyone's like stressed out. And they came back and they're like, "We need you to do this other scene because we need to see you be funny." And they were like, "But you've got like 3 minutes." And in that case, so they like stuck me in somebody else's office. It was like a radio scene, and I went in and did it. But it was a little bit like, do this. You have like 30 seconds to nail this. And if you don't nail it, you don't get the show. So it was kind of like that. But you know, they were a very like warm room, and I knew they were sort of on my side, so it wasn't as nerve-wracking as I think I'm making the story seem. But I think, I mean, that was like the big.
No, it was crazy. I was like literally like in Vancouver already, like in a fetal position, like under a blanket. I was like, I can't take it. And my other producing partner, Mary Beth's like, Sherry nailed it! She nailed it! She's like, they gave her the scene. It was all very exciting, and we were just like, oh yay! And you know, she's pretty much on a plane the next minute. But so I just thought we would read this, and then I would show you. I have an audition from Brittany, who plays Lux. This was her network test, and then Sherry's audition of this scene, which we kind of blended into the actual scene shooting, so you can kind of see how the scene panned out. We'll just read it.
Okay.
Remember, actor, writer.
And you're playing bass.
I'll play bass.
So it's kind of a lesbian version of our show.
Yeah, the Showtime version.
Okay.
Okay. This is actually exterior, changed. Exterior courthouse, they come down the steps. This is all your fault.
My fault.
If you hadn't jumped up, if you just let me
Do
co-sign.
you really want to go there? Because if you just use a condom that hadn't been in your wallet for 2 years, that is not the point. The point is, what's done is done. Now we need to figure out what to do. Like the living situation, for example.
Doesn't it make more sense for Lex to just crash at your place? It took me 2 months to convince the guys we should get a new IKEA futon. A 15-year-old's probably going to take a little more arm twisting.
I'm a 16. You're unbelievable. But why should I be surprised? I mean, this is what you do, right? You stand up in front of the judge, acting like some good guy, but when it really comes down to something, you want to pawn it off on someone else.
I'm sorry, which one of us has been helping Lex from the beginning?
Which one of us wouldn't even admit she existed? Which one of us denied we slept together?
God, Kate, what did you want me to do? Propose? Marry you? Last time I saw you, you didn't exactly want a kid either.
Yeah, I didn't want a lot of things when I was 17. I didn't want to take calculus. I didn't want to dress out for gym. And I did not want to have a thing for some meathead quarterback who...
What meathead quarterback? Me?
No.
Because I always thought the back of my mom's minivan, I thought that was some sort of...
Yes, it was. I was just a sucker for wood paneling and multiple cup holders.
Then why are you getting so upset?
Because that's what you do. You upset me.
God, it was high school. Get over it. Lux is, and she's still in it. So here's our little audition process. This is Brittany and then Sherry.
Oh my god, how exciting.
Listen, Nick, thanks. Whatever you go by, I don't want to be here as much as you don't want to have me here. But my emancipation hearing is the day after tomorrow. If I don't get these signatures, both signatures, then I'm going to have to spend the next 3 years being bounced around crappy foster care with scope drinking moms and creep dads that try to hit on me, which, to be blunt, blows. So, if you could sign this and rifle through the memory banks of teenage girls who were impregnated,
Shit, you gotta get out of here. Think you can flip through that window?
What? Let go of me! Hi. This is all your fault. This is my fault. If you hadn't jumped up, if you just let me co-sign, do you really want to go there? Because if you hadn't been one, because if you hadn't used a condom that's been sitting in your wallet for 2 years, and none of this is not the point. The point, okay, the point is that what's done is done. We just need to figure out what to do. As in the living situation, for example.
doesn't it just make more sense for Lex to just crash at your place? It took me 2 months to convince the guys we should get a new IKEA futon. A 15-year-old's probably going to take a little more arm twisting. Almost 16.
You are unbelievable. I don't even know why I would be surprised. I mean, this is what you do, right? Right? You just stand in front of the judge, you have like a really good guy, but when it comes down to really doing something, what do? You just pawn it off on someone else.
I'm sorry, which one of us has been helping Lex?
I'm sorry, which one of us wouldn't even admit she existed? I'm sorry, which one of us didn't deny and leave us up together?
Hey, what do you want me to do? Propose? Marry you? You know, last time I saw you, you did exactly
Yeah, I did want a lot of things when I was 17. I did not want to dress out for gym. I did not want to take calculus. And I did not want to have a thing for some meathead quarterback that would...
What? You quarterback? Me mean a quarterback?
No.
Because the back of my mom's minivan, I never supposed to shoot.
Yes, it was a fluke. I was just a sucker, for wood paneling and multiple cup holders. Yeah.
Why are you so upset?
Because this is what you do. You upset me. God, it was high school. Get over it. I am, and I'm still in it. So what? He let you down like you've never let anyone down before? I mean, did you ever even consider keeping her in?
Never get to choose.
Seriously? I'm going back to foster care. You can't be parents. You both need parents. Wait, well, just let me go, okay? You did it once, it shouldn't be that hard to do it again.
One foot in the grave, one foot in the shower. Best demo reel ever.
Do you guys have questions so far? Take a few questions. Anything so far?
Yeah, did you pitch directly to the network or did you go through a production company?
Well, Mojo Films is the production company that Gary Fleeter, who Sherry was talking about, he's our executive producer director on the show. And so he and Mary Beth Basil, the other producer, they helped me get the pitch. They're, every year around development time, they're looking for writers. I'm looking for someone more important than me to pair with, and I paired up with them, and then this show is kind of weird. They had a deal at Touchstone, ABC Studios, whatever it's called. So we pitched to them, sold it to the CW. It was a very long process. Eventually, it was like at the time, kind of when the whole economy was collapsing, and Touchstone decided they didn't want to sell to anything not ABC anymore. So we ended up getting kind of laid off to CBS Studios, and so CBS became our studio. But Touchstone still has a little bit of a, stake in the show or whatever. But yeah, we went through the studio process and then pitched to the network. So studio, yeah,